Let's review the key concepts for structuring the environment to prevent misbehavior. Parents can help children manage their behavior with clear and consistent schedules, routines, rules, and directions. Intervening before behavior problems start can prevent misbehavior. Strategies which focus on helping children manage feelings can help prevent misbehavior.
Within the overall day, you can outline the steps and events that generally occur. It may not be possible to do everything at exactly the same time or in exactly the same order every day. However, having a basic order and schedule for most days can help children know generally what will happen during their day. When a special event will occur, or there is a change to the schedule or routine, parents can let children know in advance so that children are not surprised or caught off guard. For example, you could say, after breakfast today, we will go see the doctor. Within the day, more specific routines can be followed for certain times, like bedtime. If children live in more than one household or regularly spend time with different adults, and it's not possible to keep the same routines, each adult should still stick to a routine so that children understand what is likely to happen in each home or with each adult. Think about the times of day that feel chaotic or difficult. For many families with small children, mealtime, bedtime, or getting ready for school are some of those times of day. Consider the tasks or steps that need to happen, and which order makes most sense for your family during this time of day. Make a list for yourself to use as a reminder, and consider making a visual list with simple pictures for your child to follow. Be consistent. Once you've decided on a routine, use it. It may take time for a child to adjust to a new routine, but if you remain consistent and follow the same routine each day, your child will learn what to expect, and this time of day will start to go more and more smoothly in your home. Let's look at bedtime for an example. Steps to get ready for bed may be taking a bath, getting pajamas on, brushing teeth, and reading a story. A parent may decide that about the same time after dinner every evening, they first do bath time, followed by putting on pajamas, followed by teeth brushing, and then select stories to read in bed before saying goodnight. That is their bedtime routine. For every family, it will be different. What is important is that for your family, the routine is the same as possible each evening. Establishing family rules. Making a set of basic family or house rules that are always the same is another way to provide predictability and consistency. These rules apply to all your children, whether you are at home, out in the community, or in someone else's home. For families with young children, family rules often address problem behaviors like hitting or yelling. These are also behaviors that are likely to occur before you can intervene with a direction or another strategy to stop that behavior. Once you've established household rules, additional sets of rules can be made for other settings and situations, like rules for riding in the car and rules for the grocery store, so children know clearly what you expect in these situations. Family rules are best designed to focus on behaviors related to safety, aggression, or other serious behavior that is never acceptable. For instance, you may have a family rule such as hold hands while crossing the street. There are some basic guidelines to creating effective family rules for young children. Keep it simple. Limit the number of rules to a few at any one time. Young children cannot easily remember more than a few things at once. This is even more important if the child is hungry, tired, upset, very excited, or really focused on something they want to do. Pick the most important behaviors to focus on and make rules for those. Once children have learned the rules and are following them consistently for a period of time,
There you are. Well, thank you, Madame.
Consider adding or substituting a new rule to encourage or discourage a new behavior. Use words that are clear and easy for young children to understand. For example, if you want your child to speak politely or respectfully, you could choose words like use an inside voice and kind words. Phrase rules positively. Rules should state what to do rather than what not to do. Walk in the house tells children exactly what they are supposed to do. So instead of saying, no hitting, kicking, or biting, you may want to say something like, use gentle hands and feet, or keep hands and feet to yourself, or be safe with each other. These rules all make it clear to a child what positive behavior is expected in their family. Make rules clear. Before you start using the rules in your home, you should explain them to your child, that these rules are a new thing in your house, what each rule means, and when you will begin using them. When explaining the rules, go through them one at a time to make sure the child understands each rule and is able to ask questions about it before introducing the next rule. Have consistent follow-through for each rule. It is essential, especially in the beginning, that you are consistent with your rules, using the same words to describe them, helping your children remember what they are and what they mean, and following through every time in a predictable manner.
Thank you for waiting so patiently.
And it's just as important to remember to praise children when they follow the rules.